Hello, Internet! I am Mystic Dragon Rose. Now, I know I've been gone for a while for all of you who keep an eye on my channel, and my deepest apologies for that. Between starting a new day job in real life and moving between countries, moving to the other side of the country, things have been a little bit busy. Apologies for the delay in getting back to you all, but here I am once again. Now I'm afraid with work in the morning, this will be a bit of a shorter stream. And apologies to anyone having issues with time zones, as I am now in a 4-hour different one than I was before. Now, as you can see by our title, we are going to be doing some Cryptid Valley today. And unfortunately, when I tried to check in on Stardew Valley to make sure it was still running properly a few days ago to prepare for this stream, I found out that my mods are out of date, and I was having quite a bit of trouble trying to get them all back up and running in proper order again. So, being as we were less than one season into the game and hadn't made much progress, I've decided we're simply going to restart the Stardew Valley challenge run and instead now use vanilla Stardew so I don't run into this issue again. And although this means some aspects of the game will be a little more difficult without my lovely quality of life mods, I will make do regardless. Now then, everybody, before we get started, we're going to drop into a voice channel that the rest of Maritime Monsters are welcome to, in case anybody wants to peanut gallery while we're playing. No guarantees that they will show up, but I'd like to leave the option since this is one of the quieter games that I play. Alright, and with that done, it is time to get our Stardew Valley started. If it feels like loading. Give me a moment to make sure this is all up properly before I switch you all on views. Ah, here we go. Did we catch? Yes, it caught. Good. Allow me to just fix my windows. Why did it open a second time? Well, there we go. Alright, so we're going to be starting a new save here. Alright. A female, of course. Thank you so much, Stream Elements, for noticing that I'm playing. We're going to go with the Remix bundle. We'll go with a guaranteed just because it's nice to have red cabbage at somewhat of a decent time. The mine rewards can be normal. I do not want monsters on the farm because I absolutely loathe it. Profit margin is fine because I am absolutely terrible at making money on this game because I hoard everything. We'll give myself some starting cabins and spread them out separate. So that way if the others... Hello, good lord! So that way if the other members of Maritime Monsters want to drop by at some point, I have some place for them to sleep. Alright, and with the rest of that, let's randomize this a few times and see what we get. Interesting sounds. Well, that's a start. Let's see. We'll change the eyes to more of a green. The hair's fine. The pants... Let's put those a little lighter. See if we can get them. It's probably as close to my color as we're going to get. And let's see if we can find a purple shirt. How are you doing today, good lord? Anything you'd like to share? Well, that's as close as we're probably going to get for purple. High pigtails are cute, but they'll be kind of ruined when I wear a hat. We'll go with the long hair. I appreciate the options of different pants, but they're a little strange. Alright. Not much up today? Ah, fair enough. Does anyone remember what we named the farm in Favorite Things? Because I honestly don't remember. No. You know what? We'll just call it the stream farm. Keeps it easier to organize my save files, I suppose. And for favorite thing, we'll put magic. I'm gonna go with the forest farm because I absolutely love the forest. And as for pets, I'll go with the little gray kitty. While the beach is an excellent hard mode and Four Corners is lovely in itself, honestly, all of them are pretty good depending on what you're doing, though I do not like wilderness because I'm not a fan of the monsters in the evening. And to Goodlorp specifically, the Hilltop Farm is the one that has a bigger mineral deposit than the Four Corners. Now, we'll let the intro play since this is the first one of this version of the stream. This is the first stream of this version of the playthrough, I'm supposed to say. Just realized I had my music turned off. And away we go. Do let me know if the sounds are off or if anything is too loud or such as well. But for now, we will watch poor old Grandpa give me this sealed envelope. I want you to have this sealed envelope. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now, listen close. There will come a day where you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. When that happens, my dear, you'll be ready for this gift. Now, let Grandpa rest. You know what? If I just got given a farm and I lived in a lovely little neighborhood like this, I wouldn't complain about it. I wouldn't mind that. I'm a little concerned about how nobody seems to have internet except Sebastian, but... I mean, I'm equally concerned by, one, this dude high on energy drinks. And two, I believe it's just after mine. Oh, no, 2 after mine. This lovely skeleton that nobody bothered to dispose of those remains, because that's, you know, deeply concerning. Little me. Open the drawer, and let's look at the letter. Dear Mystic, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life. Real connections with other people. Shame we're not going to be getting any of those. And nature. There will be plenty of that. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. Which, despite being close enough that you left it to me, I've apparently never visited. Nor has any of the rest of the family, because they're never mentioned. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Stream Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my precious, most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. Oh, you're trying to do upgrades in Ark and regretting it? P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Yeah, Ark updates are rough, to say the least. Particularly when you're updating mods. The mods are lovely, but it's very large and slow. And away we go. Burp. Hello, you must be Mystic. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's right there. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here, if you'll follow me. I will follow you. And then after today, I will never speak to you again. Well, I suppose if she sends me a quest by mail, I'll speak to her, but that's about it. This is Stream Farm. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. I wonder how many people email him trying to correct him on the use of your and theirs in the game. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you, and they're going to keep asking questions because I won't be answering any of them. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. That's a shame. Shame for you, anyway. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house. Very rustic. Rustic? That's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude. Robin. Don't listen to her, Mystic. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied, so you'll buy one of her house upgrades. Oh, I'm going to buy them. I'm just never going to talk to her again. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow, you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck! Toodaloo! Alright, despite the fact that it was winter yesterday and there was no snow, but I guess we got lucky. What is the weather report? Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Any tips for living off the land? Wild forage. Well, we'll take some parsnips. Woohoo! We have our whole list of things. I'm a newcomer. Let's see. We don't have much for crafting off the bat, but we'll manage. Let's see. Turn that on. Like I said, let me know if the sounds are off or anything, and I can switch things around. That all looks fine. And away we go. There we go. So this quest is never going to be completed. So for anyone new to the stream, while I go and clear some land for my first crops, I will fill you in on how a Cryptid Valley playthrough runs. And also for anyone who may have forgotten, because I will fully admit it's been a while, which is part of why my mod server got wrecked and I had to do a new playthrough. Okay, so how a Cryptid Valley playthrough works is we try to play as much of the game as we can and complete as many things as we can, avoiding talking to people whenever possible. So this means that, yes, I'm probably not going to end up romancing anyone, or if I do, I will be very surprised, honestly. And it means that, with exceptions for using the shops and things like that, I just won't be talking to people. The only time I will interact with people outside of using the shops is if somebody sends me something by mail, giving me a quest. Those quests I will complete, as I see them as them reaching out to the strange cryptid in the woods, begging for help. But other than that, I won't be doing the daily quests on the board, I won't be giving birthday gifts. I won't be chatting with people, either just at regular times or in festivals. Festivals. But yeah, it's just gonna be playing as much of Stardew as we can, not talking to anyone. So it's gonna be really funny when we get the community center bundle and everybody gets like 2 hearts. And then just, I don't know who any of these people are and I haven't been introduced to most of them. So I imagine that will be quite funny. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do any of the special bulletin quests because they do give some interesting things and access to good stuff that you kind of need and is good to have, but I will decide that with time. Those don't come around till fall, I think, so we've got a while to wait anyway. I need more wood to make a chest first thing. And then I think I'll go to town and see if I can buy some new seeds. $50. Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute. Are you 49 wood? Thanks. Now we will put this inside just to keep it out of my way. If anybody has something they'd like to chat about, feel free to just drop it in the chat. Happy to have you here. See how things are going. Ah. I found an artifact. And yes, we will be doing artifact collection. Because it's cool and it's also necessary. It's kind of hard to finish the game if, you never get a super key. For definitions on how I'm planning to finish the game, my plan is to have the post-community center island thing as finished as I can possibly get it. Maybe not the 100% such and such, but as much as I can at least, to get all the acorns and upgrades and such. I'm gonna buy some potatoes because they make the most of them. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna at least try to finish the island, and past that, we'll see how much stuff I end up doing. Definitely finish the community center, that's a must, and then I will be going to the island and seeing if I can at least unlock all the areas, things like that. I've never actually played that far myself and had finished the island, so we'll see how that goes. I tend to get bored and start new playthroughs or forget what I was doing and such. And yes, in this playthrough we will be a trash goblin and go through trash, because I don't care what everybody thinks of me. And I will happily go through all of their trash, and all of them think that I am very strange. If I wanted to do full out, I could try to avoid being even seen by people, but that's kind of absurd. And I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. I just realized I was kind of skipping through this and not actually reading it. I'm sorry, everyone. To sum it up, Gunther is upset because the shelves are empty. He saw the artifact I had and goes, "This is very old. I'd love to study it, but it's yours." I've got a favor to ask you. Would Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We can make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows? If you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. So yeah, the previous curator, who no one ever speaks about, apparently ran off with all the stuff. So, they're having a hard time. They're also out of books. Hey, I got 250 for donating a prehistoric nose. Tips on farming. Fertilizer to improve quality, reduce workload, or hasten crop growth. Fruit trees. Little maintenance, whole season to grow, and you can get it right then. Crops die as soon as the season ends, unless they're multiple. Some crops need to be harvested with a scythe. Thank you. I already knew that, but it's very useful for new players. I'm sure that helped me on my first playthrough. I just don't remember it, because that was a long, long time ago. It's always fun to steal from JoJo, especially if they have anything. No. So although there is the playthrough of the game where you can choose to become a JoJo Mart member and go through that route, I will never ever take that. Why, hello, good lord! Welcome to the chat. I'm not hearing you. One moment. We may be having technical difficulties. Your name is lighting up, but I hear nothing.
Good day.
Ah, there it is.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. I have no idea if your voice was coming through on stream before, but now I can hear it too.
Fuck if I know.
And yes, now we finally found a book to add to the collection and it's there, so I'm gonna go check the book.
Shingupo.
Yeah,
Forbidden knowledge.
I forgot that when I plug in this monitor, it likes to, with my plugged-in headphones, it likes to steal my audio. This is a book by Marnie. Animals are very sensitive. They like to be pet every day and prefer to eat grass outdoors and dry hay. They don't like being outside in the rain, though. Happy animals produce higher quality products. Thanks, Marnie. We'll probably never talk. So thanks for the info.
Hey, if you ever get animals, you have to talk to her at some point.
I don't count using the shops as talking to them. I probably shouldn't come down here because my inventory is nearly full, but I'm gonna go steal some plants anyways.
It'll be fine.
Look, if I get a full inventory, I'll just go back to my house.
Don't you worry about it.
So how are you doing today, good lord?
It goes.
I just realized that the Discord reactive images is in a terrible place. Let me move it over.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
There you go, guys. How's that? Lobster can be in the corner.
Nobody puts lobster in a corner.
I just did.
How could you?
Dragon puts lobster in a corner. Real question, y'all. Dragon versus lobster, who wins?
It's obviously the lobster.
Well, I suppose I should be more... I should define my terms better and say dragon witch versus lobster god. So with that, I would say, yeah, the
Our
lobster
battle
god.
will be legendary! Oh, Lord.
No, it's Lorb. You should know your own name. I can just imagine you face-palming right now.
I'm also doing some Stardew while my downloads are going, because downloads suck.
Yes, they do, and Stardew doesn't take much, thankfully. And yeah, I saw that you were playing a little Stardew. It popped up in the corner, though my head kind of blocked your name from my followers.
It's fine.
Watching the stream. Though at this point it says I only have one viewer, which I'm presuming is you, honestly.
Yeah, I believe so. Oh, that's a lot of flies, and I don't like that.
I forget how little energy you have in these first days. Well, at least I can always go around and take out bushes.
Take them out like a mafia member.
Damn straight. Fun story about me, y'all. When I was in my undergrad university, me and some friends started talking about how we would all form a mafia together, and what our roles in said mafia would be. Anybody want to take some bets on what I got put with?
The fence?
Nope.
I'm assuming it's going to be, the Dawn.
Remind me what a Dawn is, isn't that the boss?
Basically the head, yeah.
Flattering, but also no.
Somebody farted in the cave. Oh, okay.
Let me know when you're done guessing and you want me just to tell you.
Go ahead.
I was going to be the mama, aka the person handling the girls, as it was called.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was, a little strange.
Why are there so many flies?
So, to sum up my role, because I was also confused by that when it was first proposed and asked further questions, basically my job would be to manage whatever street level illegal operations we had going on.
Interesting.
Because, and I would have my own security team, who we actually had people specifically assigned to what security team they would be on for the people in security, which was more than you would think based on the demographics of my friend group at the time. And yes, because it was decided that I could be motherly and caring enough to deal with them while also being able to be stern and forceful enough to get things done. I was not the Dawn, because it was the Dawn who came up with this idea, and that was not an idea I had. For legal purposes, this was never actually intended to happen. It was all a big joke.
I don't know.
Based mostly around the fact that I like writing fiction novels, and I decided to write a fiction novel that had a mafia element in it. So I will admit that I inspired the idea.
Are you going to make me an offer I can't refuse?
Maybe. Isn't that how we ended up streaming?
I don't know. Thought that was just a general thing that were weird and kind of funny, so...
I think I've gotten most of the bushes. There's probably a few here and there left. Yeah, there's some over here. But it's getting hard to see them in the dark.
Can't see shite.
No, I can't. I literally can't see shit. Okay, so I don't have the energy to actually plant all those lovely seeds I got, so we're gonna put them away.
What?
And as a way to help keep myself in control on my hoarding habit, for things that are not... Screw off. For things that are not resources like wood and sap and such. Hey, level 1 foraging. I will only 5 of each rarity. Willie asking to come see me, and since that was sent to my mailbox, I will go and meet him. Behave. It'll be fun to see what sprouts out of these mixed seeds. You never know what you're gonna get with them. up in the left top corner of the screen, you can see a weird bush that has, like, stuff sticking out of it up there. And that bush is one of my favorite reasons for foraging maps, this one right here, because it guarantees wild seeds. It's very nice.
Wild what?
Wild seeds or mixed seeds. Right, yeah, wild seeds is something else. Never mind. Mixed seeds. The ones you get from cutting grass upon occasion. It's a guaranteed shot of them. Okay, we're gonna go deal with Willy first and do our involuntary socialization of the day.
Involuntary.
Well, it's a quest, that's the only reason.
Kicking and screaming.
Oh, and for the record, if anyone is wondering if this this type of stream and challenge run means that I will not be participating in festivals, don't worry. I will not be talking to anyone at the festivals, but I will still be competing. So, such as the Egg Festival, I will talk to I will maybe visit the store, and then I will talk to Lewis, and I will start the festival, and then I will go collect as many eggs as I possibly can and steal all the prizes. So I will still participate in the events of the festivals when feasible. For example, the flower dance will not be happening. But I'm just not gonna chat with anyone. It's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. Ahoy there, miss. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet ya. I don't know what accent I'm apparently doing. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. We're not going to talk about the other implications of that word. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Probably not. I don't fish much. Not in this game, anyway. You received a bamboo pole. I don't fish much in any game that has fishing, honestly. There's good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. I will do as much as needed for the community center. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. As will the shipping bin, which does not involve talking to you. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old Patty used to say, anyway. Strange thing to say, but alright. And I guess I'm just gonna look out into the middle distance of the ocean and ignore him smoking a pipe. Which, I mean, that fits with the cryptid vibe I'm going for, so I'll take it. Move. Let me out.
Relinquish me!
We're just collecting things on the shore. Oh, I've got far enough that I
seashells on the seashore?
There's a clam and
so yes.
Yeah. I don't care about quests, because I'm not gonna do it.
But
It's a
quest.
little strange to me. I know, it's strange to me too, honestly. We're just gonna put it away for now, because I'm not gonna worry about fishing right off the bat. Because the first thing I'm gonna do, although I do have more farm to mess around with, I've got days and days and days to do that. And also, I can do that in the evening when it's kind of too dark to see, or at least in the clearer areas. But one thing I can't do when it's too dark to see is come down here to Cindersap Forest and steal all of its shade. So, we're gonna go looking for forageables. Like this. If you see any I miss, feel free to point them out. I'm saying to anyone in chat as though it is not just a spoiler.
I'm the only one here live.
True, people might come on later. But at that point, it would be a little hard for them to tell me where something I missed was. Or I suppose they could, and I could see if it's still there next stream.
Yeah.
So for what other streams I have going, because I know it's been a long while since I streamed, I also am doing a 100 Baby Challenge on Sims 4, a playthrough run of the plot in Portal 2, and you and I still need to finish our Portal 2 co-op.
Yep. Just tell me when you want.
Yep, that'll be probably whenever I finish Portal 2.
Fair.
Which will probably be 1 or 2 more streams of it, honestly. And I am also doing a challenge run on Link's Awakening, the Switch version, to be clear, not the original. And the challenge run, I'll define my challenge runs. For Sims 4, the 100 Baby Challenge is raise 100 babies to adulthood in as few generations as possible. Right now, I have 2 children in that, though they have not yet reached adulthood. For my for my Link's Awakening challenge run, in that one, I am doing a challenge run I am calling Avoiding the Music. And yes, if you've noticed, many of my challenge runs are things I've made up entirely wholesale. The Avoiding the Music challenge run is basically me seeing if I can just avoid getting the instruments at the end of each dungeon. So, for people familiar with how a Zelda game works, for the typical Toon Zelda ones, not stuff like Breath of the Wild, which I might also stream at some point, honestly, because I love that game.
Do the ones where you just have like a stick and a frying pan or something.
I'm not gonna do that, and also frying pan's not a weapon in that. I'm absolutely not gonna do that. I will be murdered. I'm terrible at fights in that game. Okay. Where was I gonna this? Okay, in regular Zelda games, typically you have a map and certain areas are blocked off either by plot progression or what items you can get. And every time you go in a dungeon, you typically get a new item. And then you use that item in fighting the boss, and you reach the end of the dungeon, and you get usually some kind of reward or item. For example, in A Link Between Worlds, it was you finish the dungeon and you get the painting of the sage or whatever. And you need to collect all of the items at the ends of the dungeons in order to beat the game. Now, what I'm curious about is if I can go through this, and I know I have more than 5 of those, I'll start without collecting things. What I'm curious about is if I can go through this game and I can get all the items and progress to the new dungeons, but not get the instruments at the end of it, which is the end dungeon reward for Link's Awakening. The instruments to wake the windfish. So basically, yeah, I just want to see if I can avoid getting the instruments. I do have to get the first 2, because those trigger plot events which lock for the remainder of the game. I know that. But I don't know how much or if the other events will be locked. And then another fun part to find out is if I can do that, can I get the instruments in whatever order I please? And what happens to plot events that I know happen when you get certain instruments if I do so. Just gonna make sure that it's gonna fall off the other side so I don't lose the water. One thing I will also do while I'm setting these up, now that I have all 3 types of seeds, is I will pick a spot to be my syrup farm. So that'll be the area I check every day or so to see if my tappers run. Now, I don't have tappers yet, but I'm going to do that anyways. This will be a good spot. So yeah, those can go there. And I'm just about out of energy, so and slice on some weeds. I got more mixed seeds than I was expecting. Remember to hydrate, y'all. Now, I know there's probably more weeds hiding in here somewhere, so I'm just going to wander around and see if I find them. Let's check out Grandpa's letter on the sign. Mystic, wait for my return on the dawn of your 3rd year. I've always wondered what happens if you just don't interact with that until your 3rd year.
He comes back and kills you.
Well, that would be a twist. What's in here? This package belongs to someone else. Well, no, it doesn't, because I'm not on multiplayer, but it belongs to a hypothetical player, too, who does not yet exist. And in case anyone was wondering, yes, if other people do join in my stream, they will also be held to the no interacting rule. There will be more cryptids in the woods. So sadly, good lord, that means if you join me in my playthrough, no, you cannot marry Leah.
Damn it.
Well, you can try, but it'd be pretty hard without ever talking to her. And I fully admit I'm scoping out all the houses just to make sure they're all the same and to see if any of them have lights I can steal. Which the answer to that appears to me no. And let's see, there's no more grass, so I suppose I could...
God, there's so many flies! No!
How much energy do I have? I have 12. Let's see if I can water these 3 spots. 10. 8. 6. That was close.
Why are there so many flies?
But I got the others mixed ones in. And we're gonna go to sleep for the night. Oh hey, I just realized I forgot to check the weather report the day before. Because now, it's raining! Spirits are in good humor. Nothing in my mailbox, so let's go in here and ditch that.
The spirits are being funny.
Yes, they are, and I'm afraid I will be back in a moment. So good lord, if you would like to serenade the chat, feel free.
Oh, this is a terrible idea.
Just you. Have fun. I'll be back in a minute.
Welcome, chat. Listen to the lovely dulcet tones of my voice. Speaking directly to you. I know you can hear me. Could do so much worse. I could just scream. That would be really interesting to just sort of leave it at that. Just endless screaming. Do 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 do. Running around like crazy man. Mew. Mew. Give me all your copper nugs. All the copper nugs. Bonk. Nom. Eat tasty foods. Don't die. Eat that food, you won't die. Eat some food, don't die. Eat that food, you won't die. Eat some food, don't die. Eat that food, you won't die. Eat food, don't die. Eat that food you won't die. God fucking damn it. Where is fucking way down? Fucking hell. No. Bad slime. I don't want a hug. Aha. I can make steak. Nom. Tasty steak. Give me things. Oh, bollocks. Fuck off, bug. Let me find hole. I've got to find hole. There's hole. Hooray! I've gotten to elevator hole. Noom. Noom. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Making my way downtown, walking fast, going through all the fields of shit. Doodly doodly doo. Do doodly doo 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 doo. I forgot that crows were a thing in game. Rat pain in the ass. I've got loads of A and shit. Bonk, plonk, Plonk. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Okay, everybody, I'm back. Good lord, did you keep the stream entertained?
I've only set a few things on fire, don't worry.
Ah, excellent job. Today we're going to take out some stone. Mostly I'm focused on clearing this little patch first, and then I work on expanding to the rest.
Yeah. Oh, I just got a warp totem.
There's another one back here.
What do those do again?
Warp totem? It depends on where it goes.
It said the mountain.
So it'll teleport you to the mountain.
Interesting.
So you know that weird statue on the mountain that's like underneath Lewis's thing?
I think so.
Yeah, it teleports you to that.
Interesting.
You can get single-use totems.
Oh. Oh, fuck. I accidentally just used it.
Nice job. You can craft them later. You can get single-use totems like that, or in later game, I think it's post-community center, the wizard has a store where he will allow you to unlock and be able to build permanent, I have to move this house. Permanent towers you can put on your base that'll let you just teleport just by interacting with it.
Huh.
So there will be farm totems, beach totems, mountain totems, and I think there's desert ones eventually. And they might have an island one now that there's islands, but I'm not sure on that case. Because, as I've said, I've never really completed the island myself. In fact, I've only ever reached the island once since they've made it. I did complete the community center before that. It's just...
Yeah. I know we did it when we did our group
Yeah,
server.
that's the only time I have. When Maritime Monsters did a group one together. I found my first geode.
Yay!
Actually, I suppose it's only 9:30. I could go take that in to the blacksmith and get that broken, but I think I'll finish what I'm doing with the rocks first, in case I get another one. Well, that'd be a problem if that boulder was what I clicked on.
Apparently it is.
Was not. I really need to rearrange my tools. Okay, I think that's about all I can do with rocks for now.
Still remember Micropixel always going through people's trash in this game, too.
Yep, and she kept getting caught.
Yep.
Now I'll admit I've gone through trash a fair few times in my day, but I was always careful not to get caught.
Back in my day!
Except in this stream, where I really don't care if I get caught. I'm just gonna go ahead and go through their trash and steal their stuff. Look, I've never introduced myself to, like, technically any of them. So what? Is their attitude towards me gonna get worse?
Debatable.
See this, but I have 2 geodes, so I'm gonna go cash those in before I go collecting more things, because I only have so much room, sadly. That's one of the first things I'm gonna have to do when I build up money, is go and get a bigger bag. Okay. I don't mind the copper, but the stone's a little lame. I think I'll just finish the stream up to the end of this in-game day.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately not feeling hot.
Oh.
This mortal vessel. 'Tis unfortunately flawed.
Gotta find a magic spell for that.
That'd be nice. I just realized I never actually went through this and cleared out the more than 15. Or more than 5, I suppose. Extra spring onion! Into the shipping bin you go. Now, I don't have a whole lot of energy left, but I'm going to use it to take out this absolute plethora of trees over here. Or, actually, I think I'm going to run around and hit the individual logs. And branches. Clears up more land than taking out, like, maybe a single tree. Now, I'm gonna try something I heard from a friend of mine about this game that I don't know if it's true or not. But I heard that even if you're not heading to bed, if you just lay on the bed, it will help restore your energy. And if this is true... I don't know if
that's true. If it is, it doesn't go very quickly.
We're gonna find out if it's true. And I'm gonna go with no, it's not, because it's not moving. Maybe there was a mod they had that made that happen.
Potentially.
But does not seem to be happening at the moment, so. We'll do a little bit of walking around and see what we got.
A wee bit of walking.
Ah, just a wee bit. Okay, nothing in there, so I'm gonna swing down here and decimate their grass, too. Make it easier to walk around down here. Oh, what's with the gas?
Nothing.
We're just gonna clean up all the weeds.
Just me being a little pain in the arse.
Well, that's not new.
Rude, but true.
The secret woods! I try to make it a goal to get in there before summer, because you usually need a fiddlehead fern. And those things are annoying. Oh, hey, horseradish.
Too busy fiddling on the roof.
That was really bad, even for you.
Rude.
saying your joke was bad, or for the even for you comment?
For saying my joke is bad. I don't do bad jokes. No, I'm joking.
Well, that was a bad joke, so yeah, your statement was factually incorrect. Let's see if there's more spring onions.
Woohoo, I have monies.
That must be nice. Oh, there's more spring onions.
And it has peppers. Yes.
I'm amused with both of us playing Stardew at the same time.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Right now I'm just trying to like work towards getting, is it farming up enough to get the fermenting barrel?
It's the keg, and I think so.
Okay.
In order to get the barrels to be able to age stuff and improve their quality, that's you need to upgrade the house.
Ah.
But to actually make wine, because
Yeah.
Good Lorb over here has decided he's going to make a winery, you need a keg. I believe that's what it's called anyways. Which is
so.
through farming, I believe.
Yeah.
If anyone knows me to be wrong, feel free to correct me, either in chat live or in the YouTube comments later. That's a good way to get viewers, right? Engagement. Encourage them to correct you in YouTube comments.
I guess. Wouldn't be the sleaziest thing anyone's ever done to get engagement.
Well, as far as I know, I am right, so I don't think it counts as sleazy. Now, if I was saying something purposefully wrong, in order to enrage people and get them to interact,
Yeah.
that'd be a little sleazy. Okay, now it's getting dark enough that I'm having trouble seeing them. Hilariously, I can see it better on the stream's preview than I can in my actual game.
Sad.
I think it's just the brightness on my other monitor. I just have it up a little bit. I'm just gonna clear this. Five or less on everything else, so let's put some more spring onion in the sugar.
I'm off to repair the bridge.
Woo! Hey, level 1 mining! Yay!
Woo.
We've learned how to make a cherry bomb!
Cherry bomb. Such a good song.
I didn't know that was a song.
You didn't know that was a song?
No, I didn't!
What do you mean?
I mean, I didn't know it was a song! Oh, right, I said I was gonna end it.
I'll have to send it to you at some point.
Okay. Spring onion. Okay, yes, ending. Stream, piss. Health issues. Okay. Let's go and... put us on this screen. I just realized I don't have the Discord overlay over here, so you don't have a little talking lobster, but that's fine.
That's okay.
Well, they can still hear you. You just don't have a little lobster icon. I'll fix it later.
That is absolutely fine.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. It has been an awesome hour. My apologies to anyone watching this who sees later that they just missed it. Unfortunately, for the most part, with time zone changes and work hours, I'm probably going to be sticking to shorter streams during the week if I do any, and any longer streams are more likely to be on the weekend. I will stream when I can and when I have the energy to do so, but I adore you all, and I am so happy to be getting back into it. Good Lord, do you have any parting comments you would like to share?
Stay safe. And don't set things on fire.
Maybe set things on fire a little bit when necessary. Alright, let me just run this. Good Lord, do you know how we do shoutouts in here? I know Polio coded them in, I just have no idea how they are.
I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna take
I think it's socials.
Yes.
Social.
I was trying to do yours actually, but I have no idea. But check out Good Lord. Click on his name in the chat if you see it, and go check him out too. He does Wet Wednesdays, which hasn't done in a while. He does Monster Hunter streams and just finished a Subnautica playthrough, which you can find on his YouTube channel. I think it's socials for my links. I don't know.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Okay, well,
I don't know.
fantastic.
I know nothing.
But I don't know what that link is. Anyways, Paul's not here to ask. He's our one of the other members of Maritime Monsters, and he is the one who sets up all the commands and does editing and such. But, oh well, we don't have that today. Because he's in a different time zone, and I'm very much hoping he is asleep, though probably not.
Come on. You know him better than that.
I could hope. Alright, everybody, I'm going to bid you all adieu. Stay weird, stay wonderful, and enjoy your time. And most of all, happy Pride Month! And happy summer solstice to everybody who celebrates.
And also, maybe or maybe not set things on fire.
Happy summer solstice to those in the northern hemisphere. Happy winter solstice to those in the southern. I hope you all have a